Right, so the eagle-eyed among you would have spotted that I walked in the door with this earlier on. This is, yes, skateboard grip tape. Now loads of you said it, I know loads of you said skateboard grip tape, and loads of you are shouting out, I told you so, Del. Yes, indeed you did, and I appreciate that. So I want to say thank you first of all for all of the suggestions. There were many of them other than grip tape. There was bed liner, there was aluminium checker plate or diamond plate, call it in the US, various other things, and this is going to be the temporary solution. This is a temporary kind of semi-permanent solution because couldn't find the rubber matting I wanted. I wanted a specific pattern of rubber matting. The stuff that goes in the tool drawers, a lot of you sent me links to that. It's a thin rubber matting that would look cool, great, but not what I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more special than that. So for now, because I can't find that, I'm going to keep looking. This is a great medium solution. Now I said in return and rebuke to quite a lot of you, no, skateboard grip tape rubs out, goes bald, is no longer grippy, so it just becomes tape. And I don't want that. I want it to be something that lasts. Now it seems that the solution to that is to buy good quality grip tape. That seems to be what it's about. There are rubbish ones that don't last, but I got lots and lots of contact from many of you guys who are skaters to this day. You've been skating 20-25 years and you love this sort of stuff. You use it all the time and you swear by it. It doesn't go bald, it's still grippy, and it still tears your shoes up a year on. So I trust in what you say because you know what you're doing and you've done this before and I haven't, so there we are. Learn as we go, every day's a school day. Grip tape. I went to the skate shop, that's its actual name, in Poole in Dorset, great shop. When I spoke to the guy this morning, I went down there and he said, look, yes, everybody's right in what they're telling you. There are cheap, nasty grip tapes that don't last 5 minutes. It's basically wet and dry sandpaper with a sticky back on, which is why it doesn't last. It just sort of goes all smooth, and especially when it gets wet, it falls to pieces. This stuff, on the other hand, does not. It's a lot more expensive and it's a little bit better at lasting. He said no grip tape lasts forever. It just doesn't. That's just how it works. It will wear out as time goes on. So because you want it to wear slightly, you don't want it to cut in and tearing your shoes up in a year's time. It will settle in and it will form a nice grippy surface that works. He said to me he sold this stuff to Sunseeker Yachts. Now the Sunseeker Yachts building factory is 2-3 miles from his shop and about 10 miles from here. And I trust what he says because they buy this from him for steps and decks and stuff like that. So this is the same as deck tape. It's exactly the same. This product is Superior Skateboards. That's the brand. He said it doesn't really matter, it's all as good as each other. He uses this. Whenever he sells a new skateboard in his shop, he puts this on it. So he has loads of offcuts. So he very kindly sold me this for just £2.50, which is just a little offcut. So I'm very grateful for that. And this is going to be the solution for now. We need something, as I said, because this is just too shiny, too smooth. It's not going to do the job. But I do believe in what he said and what those of you who wrote to me and said, use the right stuff and it will last. Good quality abrasive will last. I believe you because I know it does. This disc ground out all the welding on that. That's an abrasive disc, same family of materials as that. And that ground steel for about 2 hours and it's still stiff and tough and would still do more damage. So I know it works and I trust it. What we're going to do is cut it into strips and stick it on, and if later on it has a problem, he said all you do, the guy in the shop said to me, just heat it up with a hairdryer, peel it off, and then what you've got left is a bit of residue. Wipe that off with some nail varnish remover or something, and honestly you can stick some more on in its place. And for what it costs, I'll give that to my buddy Carlos. He can replace it as he needs to. So that is it for today. So thank you to all of you for your suggestions for what we're going to put on the surface. This is going to be a compound video. We're going to make this video over 2 days. Today is Wednesday at the time of making this to you, talking to you now. I'm going to put some of this on today to get those literally finished so they're ready to bolt on, because as you can see it's taken since Saturday when I painted those many days to get to today, Wednesday, and that's now not just touch dry, that's tough now. That tough paint's brilliant, it goes off like a polyurethane. Now I'm happy to start sticking this on, it won't affect it in any way. Then tomorrow, Thursday night, we're going to meet with Carlos and the family and we're going to stick them on, and we see the little fella sitting on it, which is what I think a lot of you want to see. It's a proper epilogue to this series. I want to make this series a whole rounded series. We try and do that with everything. Every series of anything we do, we try and make it a rounded story so that at the end there's the epilogue, there's the finish to the story, the punchline, call it what you like, and then you can see that it was all worthwhile. So there we are, let's get on with this. Too much talking, and when these are done then we can put them to one side till tomorrow and we can carry on making the video. So this is day one of a 2-day video make. Let's get stuck in.
got it. Pay no attention to the chords. Oh, they're in my hands. I'm thinking back younger years. I never thought I would ever make one of those millions. Always trying for your sympathy. I can't give into this pain. I will find my way. As I sit on the mountain, my arms spread wide, I see all the birds fly. I feel free with myself.
Right, there we go, Footboards, finished, done. There he is, let's get the other one. There we are, pretty cool. I did the chevrons that way, like that, because it looks correct. That does not, as you can see. Don't know, is that Fibonacci or something? Don't know. Anyway, there we go. Kind of gives them a factory look. I like that a lot. That's really set them off, made them look a lot better than even earlier today. That's very cool. 3 hours it took. Stick all that on. Just nipping them out, getting them right, and then doing another one because you buggered it up, you know. But there we are, all done, and I've got a bit left over. So grip tape, who knew? Thanks guys, really appreciate your help with that. Really appreciate the insight, the encouragement and suggestions. We always value it. It's never unwelcome. I always do appreciate it because we sometimes go that way with what you suggested and it works. I would not have put grip tape on there, to be honest, but now we have. I am happy, and it's only because I couldn't find the rubber matting that I wanted, the right pattern. It's almost impossible to get. Maybe I was just aiming too high, but that's cool. I'm happy with those. There's that kind of textured look of the real matte of the grip tape, and then the shine from the paint. I think that gives a nice textured factory looking finish. So that's a happy accident, really chuffed with that. And thanks go to those of you who suggested in the first place fitting grip tape. So I really appreciate that. Thanks guys. That's why I like YouTube. That's why I like it about it the most, is it's interactive and it means we can exchange ideas and come up with the best solution to the problem. Anyway, there we are, they're done now. In the next part of this video, we're going to take them round to the bike, fit them on and sit the little guy on there and see what he thinks. So enjoy that bit next. There we go. Awesome. Happy so far. Let's get him on the bike.
Yeah.
So we get the spanner on the little nut there.
Yeah.
And that holds it still so it doesn't turn.
Yeah.
So you undo that. Like that one. You just turn it around. Can you hold that for me? You can hold that one.
Yeah.
We're going to turn it. Ready? Hold still. Got to press it down that way. That's it. Here we are. Take that out.
Yeah.
Out there. Then you see
Why
that?
do we take that out?
So that you can get the bolt there has to come out.
Yeah.
Because we put the foot peg back in. So we
Yeah.
take that little bit there out. And we
Yeah.
keep that little bit safe. And we take a foot peg. Have you seen these before? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, all we do is put it up that way.
Yeah.
We put one of those in there. Like that.
Awesome.
You put the bolt in.
Did you say you wanted a 9/16 Del?
No,
quite
did it?
hard?
Got adjustable, mate. You got one now. Found it eventually. Meanwhile,
When you first start, is it quite hard?
what? When you first start doing what? Learning
Yeah.
or doing this job?
Doing this job.
No, it's not hard. Not on your head, you.
This is a t-shirt.
That's an old t-shirt, yeah. It's one of Auntie Penny's old t-shirts. It's actually your best t-shirt. She's going to be angry if she finds out, so don't tell her. Right, you ready to put this on for me?
Yeah.
You see that? Can you take that and screw it on the outside
Which way?
on the with the flat end facing inwards. The other way around. Other way around. Like that, and put it on that nut there and turn it that way. See if you can spin it round. That's it. Keep going. And turn it on, keep going. Dun, 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 dun. And there's a spanner there. You have to hold it with a spanner. Once it gets stiff, that's it, that's moving now. So we're going to hold that one still. And if you can't turn that, you can need to hold it with a spanner.
Okay.
So put the spanner on.
Yeah.
Got it? So you've got to come up
Keep
this
that
way.
still, son.
We're going to do it together, aren't we? How's that?
Oh, so when you go up, when
You-
you go down, I go up.
Go on then. And again. That's it. You do it again. Smack. Right eyeball. You got it. Tough guy. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're getting tough. Ready? You got it? You got it. I think that's enough. I ain't going to break it off because you're strong. Should we check it?
Yeah.
Let's just check that's on there. There we go. If you pull that downwards. Ready? Then should we do the other one?
Yeah.
Let's do the other one. Take that off there. We're going to take that out.
Put that
Excited.
We're going to keep that one like that safe there. We'll get the other one.
How many?
How many?
5, 6, 7, 8.
How many's on the other one? Is there 8 on the other one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. So we've got enough each side.
Yeah.
We put this in then. So we have to take this little bit there, and that's to go in with minor fingers. Just to put that in there like that.
Come on, you're going to be on YouTube.
That's it. Give us a hand, put that in if you can.
That's in.
That's in. Should we put the bolt through?
Yeah.
You put that bolt through there. You put that bolt through. Should it go through? Should give it a jiggle for you. That's it. Mind your fingers, so I don't want to press your finger. There we go.
Done.
Done. So we have to just put the nut on the other side.
Like this side.
That's it. That side in. Daddy's pipes. Don't scratch Daddy's. You got it? Goes the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, towards you. That way on. Always goes clockwise. There we are. Can you do that up till it stops? That's it. Should we get the spanner now? This is a dodgy bit. Now, I reckon if you get the spanner on there,
This one.
that one there I reckon, is that 9/16? The size is written on there. On the other side? What does that say?
9, 16.
9/16, right. Put that in there. Put my hand there. Hang
Yeah.
on a minute. Let me put my hand on there. That's it.
Or we could put something
So
on.
you just hold it still. Can you just hold it still?
Oh, wait.
Go on.
Yeah.
Alright. I reckon reckon we could do it like that. Hold still.
Wait, I could just go up.
You could just hold still. Why don't you just hold still? Because there's no room there. Because we've got the new pipes there. We don't want to scratch. So just hold it still on the bolt.
Yeah.
That's it. You got it?
Yeah.
You hold it still, and I can turn it. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, we got it. So let it come up. So go up to there. And then push it on properly. And then push downwards on it. Nice and tight. I reckon you did it. Cool. Should we check it?
Yeah.
That's good. That's all it needs to be. You've got to pull it down now.
Pull what down?
Pull the whole thing down so you can put your foot on it. Is that cool? Ta-da! How wicked is that?
Then, son?
You gonna climb on then? Please. Oh wow! Look at that.
Check you out.
Check you out.
Are they higher than they were?
They're about that much higher.
Yeah.
Probably about, I reckon they're probably about that much higher, but we put this little bit on there because remember your foot was coming off the edge?
Yeah.
We put that on so that keeps your foot there safe.
And you'll be sat more.
Yeah, you sit more there because when Daddy sits there, is Daddy going to sit there?
Yeah.
Then I'd be like that. I'd be against Daddy's back.
Yeah, because you'll have a backrest there.
I'd be like this.
Yeah, like that. Sit forward. Sit forward. That's it.
I'd be like this.
That's it.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. Job done.
How'd your feet feel on there? Cheers, buddy.
No worries, brother.
Nice
no
one,
worries.
man. Happy? He's done a good job, hasn't he, son?
I love them.
See? You can stand on them.
And have a little go down the road then.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kiss 5, big boy.
Right, let me get off. Why is that about me?
Because you're going to hold on.
Let go on there. That's it. Jump over this way. Lean forward. Yeah. Other foot on. Ta-da!
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby. How's that? All right? Yeah.
Sorry, we've done it. Now press that one.
Don't get no
Thank you, they're awesome.
Wow. Wicked.
Why can't we do it again?
We do it again.
Maybe you could say, what do you think of it? Or something like that. I don't know. Take two. I'll just shut
Ready?
up.
You going?
Yep.
Rolling.
Go.
Rolling.
Take it easy. Ride safe. See you next time.